If you want to know few things that you can change to massively improve your exam performance and preparation, then watch this video till the end, because in this video I am going to tell you 5 things that I wish I would have done differently when I was giving my board exams and competitive exams. Number 1, focus on quality versus quantity of your study sessions. While preparing your timetable, please focus on the quality of your study sessions. For example, don't just focus on how many hours am I going to put in a day. Like if it's a board exam or a competitive exam, you are not just focusing कि यार दिन में 15 घंटे पढ़ना है मुझे. नहीं, ये देखो कि जब मैं पढ़ रहा हूँ तो कैसे पढ़ रहा हूँ. Means what's the quality of my study or my prep while I am studying. For example, if you have given like an hour and a half or an hour to your study, if you are studying while you are being distracted with your phone notification or somebody is checking up on you, somebody talking to someone and everything, so your quality of your study session is going down. तो उस पे ध्यान दो कि जब तुम पढ़ रहे हो तो कितनी क्वालिटी और कितने फोकस के साथ पढ़ रहे हो, rather than how many hours are you studying in a day, because hours are not going to get you anything. Only the quality of your study sessions are actually going to produce result. So for this, you need to maintain or create an environment where you can focus deeply. What matters is your deep focus while you're studying, and actually I have made a video on this topic on how we can focus deeply, but for now I want to tell you that create an environment where you can focus deeply, where please keep your phone in a different room if you have one, and if you don't, then the best. So keep your phone in a different room while you're preparing so that no notification can bother you, because it takes 23 minutes to refocus after a distraction. Think about it. Take a minute, think about the fact that you were studying like maybe for 15-20 minutes and your brain started focusing on on the topic, and you got a notif and or somebody called you or somebody entered your room and you lose that focus completely. So while you are studying, ask your parents or ask your friends to not disturb you at that time, and keep a study session minimum of 1.5 hours, because that is for that amount of time your brain will be able to focus deeply and understand that topic and get deep into that topic. What you could also do to improve your focus is use a music without lyrics. You could listen to binaural beats or lo-fi beats, whatever helps you, because for me it did help. Like I used to listen to binaural beats while studying, and that really helped me get in the zone where I am able to understand the frequency of the music. Really helped me concentrate on the topic that I was studying, so that really helped me. And but what I wish I would have done differently was I was using my phone for that. So I used to keep checking for notification from my friends and people and my mom or whatever, what they if there's a message or something, because I was anxious at the time. But that's the worst you can do. Please keep your phone in another room. Use a Bluetooth device or something to have your earphones on and listen to the music without lyrics while you are preparing and focusing on your studies. Number 2, stop comparing yourself to your peers. Please, I massively did this mistake where I was kept constantly asking my friends, how much are you preparing? कितना हो गया तेरा? अच्छा तेरा इतना हो गया? तो ये question solve कर रही है, ये questions भी कर ले रही है. That's not helpful at all, because it does not matter how much they are preparing, how many questions or how different kinds of questions they are doing, because at the end, who is able to perform in those 3 hours of examination, that matters the most. That is what is going to produce result. It's just a waste of your time, energy and mental health when you compare yourself to somebody else. उनकी preparation, उनका दिमाग सब कुछ अलग है, and who's to say are they going to perform better in the final examination? You never know. So stop wasting and losing morale on the basis that they might be solving better questions or they might be a little ahead in preparation. You just don't know what's going on in their mind and how they will perform. It's better and it's best that you focus on your preparation and तू इधर उधर ध्यान देना बंद कर दो. कोई फायदा नहीं है उसका, कुछ नहीं मिलेगा. इससे सिर्फ फालतू में दिमाग खराब होगा, टेंशन होगी, स्ट्रेस होगा, and you won't get anywhere with it. Number 3, prioritize your sleep. Yes, you heard me right there. We need to prioritize our sleep, because that is the number 1 mistake everybody makes. दे थिंक कि एग्ज़ाम आ गया है, अब तो सोना भूल जाओ, सो तो पाएंगे नहीं, सोने का टाइम मिलेगा नहीं, एंड पढ़ना है 16 घंटे 17 घंटे 18 घंटे पढ़ना है 24 में से। इसका सिर्फ और सिर्फ उल्टा इफेक्ट होता है। दिस ओनली हैज़ negative repercussions because sleep is the time where our brain transfers the temporary memory stored in hippocampus to the permanent safe memory called the prefrontal cortex. Over there our memory is cemented. So when you're sleeping in the non-REM sleep of the early sleep, you are actually saving the temporary memory, like RAM से ROM का ट्रांसफर होता है in our sleep. So when you don't sleep, what happens is whatever you have studied in the entire day, that does not get permanently saved. Also happens is that the next day also you can't study more because the hippocampus, which is the cache of our brain, for example like a USB drive, you can say, it has very little space that can remember only a day's task and things and whatever you have learned. And when you sleep, the memory transfers into the larger memory area, which is the prefrontal cortex, and that happens in the non-REM cycle of our sleep. When we compromise on our sleep, we risk losing whatever we have learned today, and we also risk the learning capacity of the next day. Studies have shown that after a quick nap or of even 30 to 45 minutes, people replenish their learning capability. Means if you take naps in the afternoon for like 30 to 45 minutes, then you are able to restore your learning capability because your hippocampus gets cleared and you are ready to learn more. So that's a very 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 good tip for you, that रात को टाइम से सो, टाइम से सुबह उठो, at least get 7 hours of sleep at least. And अब इसका मतलब ये नहीं तुम पूरा दिन सोते रहो. You don't need to sleep the entire day, but please be regular with your sleep. And if you want to know more about how sleep helps with your memory, then I'm linking the video I made deeply on sleep, and I'm linking it here in the I button so you can check that out. Number 4, listen to your body. Everybody has different schedules and every body type is different and everyone's circadian rhythm works differently. So if you're more focused in the morning, then pick the subjects or pick the topics that are more difficult to you then. Just don't listen to anybody कि यार सुबह उठ के पढ़ना होता है, सुबह उठ के पढ़ना चाहिए, नहीं. Or if you're more focused in the night, then pick the topics later in the evening which are difficult for you. So according to your own body and your own mind, make your timetable. Again, as I said earlier, don't compare your timetable or your study prep with somebody else. Their body, their mind, their preparation is different. Yours is going to be different. Try to eat healthy. Try having nuts because they give you enough nutrients. Try to have light food like light lunch, light dinner. Avoid heavy carbohydrates. Chawal to please avoid karo because it's going to give you a crash. So that's not helpful. And avoid too much sugary or too much salty food because they take sugar really hits your dopamine levels and that is going to affect your motivation and your concentration. So you don't want to do that. And also avoid highly fried foods because they take a longer time to digest and your body's energy is going in digestion rather than making the new brain connections which you need for your exams. So डाइट से फ़र्क पड़ता है. देखो कैसा खाना खा रहे हो, थोड़ा हल्का खाना खाओ जिसके डाइजेशन जल्दी हो जाए एंड आपके ब्रेन को ज़्यादा एनर्जी मिले और ज़्यादा पावर मिले टू मेक द न्यू न्यूरल कनेक्शंस for your exam. Number 5 and the most important one, stop regretting the past. ये मेरे साथ बहुत होता था कि मैं पूरे टाइम रिग्रेट करती रहती थी कि यार मैंने ये पहले क्यों नहीं कर लिया, ये टॉपिक मैंने पहले क्यों नहीं पढ़ा, ये मुझे क्लास में क्यों नहीं किया, ये मैंने ट्यूशन में क्यों नहीं किया, मैंने कोचिंग में क्यों नहीं किया. ये सब रिग्रेट करने से कुछ फ़ायदा नहीं. What happens is that your motivation level goes down and your brain is completely occupied in the emotional turmoil of regret. You don't need that. You already are going through a lot of stress and pressure of the exam. You don't want to add unnecessary pressure to yourself. बस इतना देखो कि यार अभी क्या कर सकता हूँ मैं, बिकॉज दैट इज़ वॉट मैटर्स ना. अभी क्या कर सकते हो, अभी कितना पढ़ सकते हो, अभी क्या क्या चीज़ें क्या क्या बेस्ट तरीके से कर सकते हो. मतलब थोड़ा अपनी स्लीप पे ध्यान रख सकते हो, जो मैंने पॉइंट्स बोले उनको देख सकते हो. तो what you can focus and do now matters more than what you would have done in the past, because now is where you have the power. So stop regretting the past, because if you could have, then you would have done in the past. it was supposed to happen in that way so that you are here in the way you are right now. That is what actually I learned, because मैं पूरे टाइम यही regret कर रही थी. This happened with me in 10th boards, in 12th boards, in competitive exam, in college, throughout the 4 years of college exams, that I used to keep regretting, यार पहले पढ़ लेती, यार पहले हो जाता. नहीं यार, पहले हो जाता तो हो कर ही लेती ना फिर. What अभी देखो ना कि अभी कितना syllabus बचा है, अब कितना कर सकते हैं अभी में, क्योंकि उसमें इतना energy और time waste करने हैं. You are just setting yourself up for failure. So all the best, and I'm sure you will be able to level up your performance and preparation by following the tips that I have given you, and let me know in the comment below how it goes. So that's it for this video, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye bye.